Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back with another episode of the Rick Taylor Entertainment Podcast. And I'm here with my girls, man, Mamacitaa and Chy P, man. What's going on with y'all?
Shit, man, just chilling. You already know the vibes.
I was just about to say, it's always a vibe when you got us two in a room.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I've been following y'all for some time now, and it's good to have y'all on the show. So, pretty much on this show, we just like to interview people of all kind, all artists of all kind, just to let the fans know more about y'all, and people who don't know y'all, let them see who y'all is and what y'all about. So, with that being said, we're going to start off with, but before we start, I got to ask y'all this. I know this old, but Sweetest Day was just like last weekend. Did y'all get y'all dudes or something, or a friend or something? Did y'all look out for somebody?
I'm going to let her go first.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really fucking with the Sweetest Day.
Nah. Why not? You don't believe in it?
I mean, never mind. I don't want to speak on it.
I mean, shit just don't be sweet.
Right.
We just don't cut to the chase.
It just don't.
Right.
You feel me?
I mean, trying to look for the good in the guy, just see what it's about. Lately it's just been sour apples.
Mm-hmm.
So, wasn't shit sweet this year once again.
Right. It'd be like that. Maybe next year.
I
mean, you know what I'm saying? But if it was the right time and motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You had the right.
Right.
It ain't that.
Right.
We not no good women.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want a sweetie, but it just wasn't sweet this year again.
Right.
But but I did have my son. That's my number one sweetie.
There you go.
So I ain't tripping.
There you go. All right, now we gonna get into it now. My first question for y'all: where was y'all both born and raised?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 414, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Where y'all grew up in Milwaukee?
Everywhere. I was running around.
Facts.
My main spot of where I was raised was the lower ends of Milwaukee. I stayed on 20th and Villard in North Lawn.
Okay.
And so, that was considered like, a project for, the black community. And, I wanted to jump off the porch. I was the only child, and I jumped off the porch, started maneuvering around, ended up on Atkinson. And Atkinson is
rough as hell.
Right.
And ATK definitely raised me. So
exactly. We loved in a little bit of, everywhere. I grew up on 51st and Clark at my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
I spent most of my days, around that area, and then on the west side, closer by Silver Spring, West Lawn.
Can't forget the west side.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to ATK too. I fuck with them.
Yeah, shout out ACK, man. Now that's dope, man. Seeing y'all grew up in the places y'all grew up at, so y'all pretty much been around a lot of stuff, like good and bad.
Right.
And now, what was y'all childhood like growing up around these areas in Milwaukee?
Shit, that shit was lit. Like, we used to be turned up. Like, we had a lot, like, shit was different. Like, now we can't do, like, I wouldn't allow my son to do what I was doing. But back then, we was able to get out here, go down a couple blocks, party with our people.
Right.
Be able to come back to the crib and, feel safe. It wasn't really like, it was Milwaukee rough, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was more safe. It was more safe. You know what I mean? Like, we had more opportunities to do what we really wanted to do as kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, enjoy ourselves.
Facts.
So it's like, but yeah, that shit was lit. We used to see that.
What
I
about
had a
you,
lot of
Chy?
brothers and sisters and shit.
I would say, for me growing up, I was raised around guys. So I always was, I always wanted to be in the field. I was out here. I was having fun, partying. Running the streets, but I wasn't worried about, like any sexual activities. I was really a little boy, really.
Right.
So it was like I was a tomboy. So I was out here getting my feet dirty, That's what taught me a lot of shit, now. So, so that's why I always tell people, I'm a nigga at heart, so you got to be cool with me.
Right.
So, yeah.
Now, it seemed like y'all grew up like around, like, y'all got older brothers, y'all got a lot of siblings and stuff like that.
Right, like I said before, like, grew up around niggas. Like, that's just how it was. That's why we are the way that we are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't never thought I was going to have a son. I thought I was going to be a stud. When I was growing up, like, I used to think I was going to really be a stud. I ain't never see myself being in a relationship with a man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you get older and things change. But
right.
hell yeah, like, shit, that's just why we got the mentality that we got now. You know, can't no nigga run game on us. We
Right.
already know the game.
I showed, yeah.
This
I showed, not to cut you off, I showed was going to ask y'all that, like, since y'all grew up around dudes, like, what do you think you learned, and, like how was your relationship, like how was it, like, having a guy trying to talk to you, and, what did your siblings and the guys y'all grew up around, like, teach y'all?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I was raised mostly by my father. Like, my father was in my life. He was a good man to me, and he always taught me, like, my dad ain't never sugarcoat nothing with me. Like, he taught me everything, all the ropes and ties to this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he always let me know, like, how a nigga really is and how a nigga really think. And then still to this day, that's how I am. If I ever feel, if I need some advice or anything, I'll call my dad or I'll call my brothers. You know what I'm saying? They gon' let that shit be known. You know what I'm saying? That's why, shit, I don't take shit from no nigga, you know?
Right.
Like, I know how niggas is.
Right.
But yeah, like.
And see, me on the other hand, I didn't have my pops. Like, my pops left me when I was like 10. So, you know, you would think that I would be more on the, you know, feminine side because I was raised by my mom. But see, my mama was always a go-getter. She was out here herself. She had to make sure the bag was at home. So, you know, like, I would have to go be with my boy cousins. You know, we'd be at Graham's crib. We all sleeping on the floor. You know, we all live that lifestyle. You know, it's not a fake or a front. That's real life. And, you know, shit, growing up with them, I mean, it taught me a lot. As far as addressing men, growing up around men, I just knew how to play my cards.
Right.
The woman never left me. I just knew how to, you know, like, address every situation, like when it comes to a man coming, you know, to me with any kind of conversation, you know.
Right.
Right, yeah.
What's up, baby? You know, what's
That's
up, baby?
why niggas love
Play the
us,
game.
you know. We cool people. We know how to. A lot of men like come to us for advice too, or open up. You know what I'm saying? Open with us
Because they know we
able
understand
to
both
talk.
sides of the field.
Yeah, we
Right.
don't
You know.
sugarcoat shit. We gonna let it know how from a bitch point of view, and we gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? Where you wrong,
Facts.
any of that, like.
Right, you
Like,
gonna
you
keep
get
it
the
real.
real spill. It's very authentic. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and that's another reason why I feel like, you know, we as individuals, you know, even like we're connected with, you know, a lot of people, but more so on the men's side, because for some reason, you know, a lot of men understand us, you know, as far as women,
Definitely.
you know, hopefully one day y'all will understand us, but, you know, it's not for everybody too. However, you know, it just is what it is. We
Right.
are all human.
Right.
So it's just like, you gonna get what you gonna get.
And that's dope too to have men in your circle and being around, like being around men growing up. For a female, he can teach her so much. Like, oh, dude gonna try to do this. Dude's gonna be trying to do this and that. So
They
y'all
told
already-
me, they told
yeah.
me, and I ended up with a baby.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
But you know what I'm saying. But they gave y'all the upper hand on a lot of situations and shit.
Facts.
So because a lot of girls probably get wooed or just get, like, you know, they don't know a lot if they don't got a lot of dudes in their life. But it's dope to have that in your life. So
Right.
And I fuck with y'all vibe because I can tell like y'all been raised right and y'all been around dudes to give y'all the game. How y'all carry yourself is like, okay, I see them.
Facts.
They ain't going for none of that bullshit anybody trying to give them. So
And shout out to our grandmothers too, because
Yes, facts played a big part of our lives.
They
like,
played the
and I ain't
biggest.
gonna lie, like, not even just our lives. Like, her grandma raised me, my grandma raised her. Like, we was at each other grandma's houses. Like, that's really where we was at. We was always getting dropped off at the grandma's houses. So we spent most of our days there too. Like,
But our grandmothers
long
aren't
live
ordinary.
my grandma. I
They're
love
not-
her. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts, long live grams. They're not ordinary grandmothers either.
Right.
Like,
facts.
That's
these
dope.
ain't no, oh, come here, sweet baby. It wasn't that. It was, baby, what's going on? Let's go. Come on, let's go. We need this intact. We need that intact.
Right.
This is street shit right here. This was going on. You're going to have to get you this in order to protect yourself. It was not like,
Facts.
right.
Like our grandmothers
They wasn't
were,
no sugarcoat and no baby.
yeah,
and
like they
Yeah.
on some real street
being
shit.
real with you.
They
Yeah.
letting us know what's going on.
Them
out
some
here.
real OGs right
Yeah.
there.
Facts.
No
what's up.
bullshit.
Now, how long y'all knew each other? Like, when did y'all first meet?
We met in like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, it's been over a decade for sure.
Yeah,
Like, do
this
y'all-
my dog.
Right. Do y'all remember how y'all first met?
Yeah. We was I had just came to Madison. I was living in Madison, Wisconsin. I came to Madison High School, and then a little bit after I came there, she came. And
From
we
Waukesha.
had like
So she was in Madison and I was in Waukesha. We both
Yeah.
was on the
We
side
met-
with the YT people.
Right.
We met in a science class, and when she came in there, at first I'm like, man, who is this? Ooh, ooh. But then I'm like, dog, she pretty as a bitch. She used to have her makeup done, everything. So then we used to be joking around and shit. So we both found out, you know what I'm saying? We both had a good sense of humor. So after that, we just clicked, and ever since then, like, this just been my dog. Like, I love her. No bullshit. It's my baby right here.
I like y'all
My baby
bond.
too.
I like y'all bond, man. Y'all seem like, cause I thought y'all was related at first. How y'all carry yourself.
We
It seem
get
like
it.
y'all
This
sisters.
definitely my sister.
They be like, y'all sisters.
Yeah, this my sister.
Don't it be
This
cra-
my best friend, but this my sister.
Man, don't it be crazy? Like when you find somebody, you meet somebody, and they become closer than family.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
It's rare these days, but when you find somebody and y'all been down for so long and
Yes.
still be down with each other, because we living in an era right now where it's like there's so much cutthroat shit going on, backdooring shit going on, and jealousy
Yeah.
going on.
Right.
I don't see that with y'all. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
no.
y'all stuck together like glue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Facts.
one make it, y'all both gonna make it. So
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Facts.
Because
Let's go.
it's not too many like girl groups, period, like or even dude groups that like that really be tight like that without the other one like hating or something. Or,
Facts.
So
We support each other. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
And it's like whoever support us, like we thank y'all. We appreciate that shit
Facts.
because, you know, without extra people out there, you know,
Right.
helping us with our shit, you know, like we wouldn't even be, you know, as loud as we is right now.
Right.
So,
Without each other,
yeah,
Right.
haters that come with the game.
facts.
We gonna play that.
People gonna talk. Motherfuckers ain't gonna support you. But that's
Yeah.
why we got each other to get through this shit and, you know what I'm saying, keep
Yeah.
going and do what we do.
That's just
Right,
period.
that's how it is. Now, for people who want to know out there is watching this, who is Chy P and who is Mamacitaa? Like, we know y'all as rappers, but who is y'all as a person?
Who is Chy P?
Yeah.
Well, I can say, for me, I'm really, how can I say this? I've been in the streets for a long time, so this ain't no front. You know what I mean? Like, I never was like, I don't know how to say it, but I'm just gonna say this in so many words. Like, the streets raised me. Like, so I'm very well known in the streets. The social media has nothing to do with who I really am at heart. Like, people, like, I lived out here. I had my feet on the sidewalks. So who am I? They know exactly who I am. Those who do know. Those who
know.
don't, they finna find out.
Yeah, you know.
So y'all better get the searching around.
Y'all hear it, man. What's up, Mamacitaa? Talk to him.
I'm really a chill, laid back person. I don't really do all the little social stuff. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, I really fuck with who I fuck with. Like I said, I'm just laid back. I'm a loving mother, sister, cousin, best friend, all that. Like, I feel like I'm a very down to earth type of person. Like, my love is very genuine. So, like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea of me because the stuff we rap about, like, if you
Yeah.
really
Right.
get to know me
Facts.
or know us, we really cool people. Like, everybody that know us know, like, if they be like, you know what I'm saying, say you go on the street, you be like, well, you know Chy P, you know Mamacitaa. I'm like, hell yeah, they funny as a motherfucker. Them my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, shit, we just got that effect on people, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
we
Like,
real
we can go in the room and light it up like Christmas.
facts.
Right.
Like, everybody, everywhere we go,
I get that vibe, too.
People-
And that bothers some people too. You
Yes.
know, that's crazy. Like, we'll be in a room and we'll see noses turned up. Like, for what though?
exactly.
You know, like,
and we not even that type of people. We
not.
loving, you know what I
Right.
mean? We ain't really into all that drama or something, but we
No.
do get with the shits, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If motherfuckers
it
try,
get
you know?
like that.
But it don't be like that,
But
you know
we
what I'm saying?
older
That's not
now.
our intentions,
Yeah.
you know what
we
I
older
mean?
now, so a lot
I
of
get
shit
it.
changed. You know,
Right.
like, we are parents. You know,
Right.
like, a lot of shit ain't even worth it no more. Like,
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of shit you done heard or seen.
You lose a lot of friends and a lot of people when you know what I'm saying, when you a woman before anything. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
you a mother before anything.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be having to know you got a baby to take care of. You got
Facts.
other responsibilities before all this playing shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That
Facts.
shit always come next.
And it's good to see, like, you know, when you see yourself when you was younger versus now, you never seen yourself reaching this point when it comes to growth. Because y'all both just said y'all got kids, and a lot of shit don't bother y'all no more.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
There would be easily, like, that it easily bother y'all back in the day. Like, man, I'm
Right.
not finna let that shit.
And then it's
Yeah.
like, you know, when you younger, you more so out here, but that's why, you know, that's what taught us not to trust and
Right.
not to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, really fuck with motherfuckers how we used to fuck with motherfuckers. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to have a lot of friends, but I only been stuck with my friend right here forever. My friend Chevalier, and yes, man, they're my only 3 friends. And shout out to Khadijah too. That's my baby. But, like, I don't fuck with nobody because, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't really trust motherfuckers. Motherfuckers' intentions don't be good. You know,
That's a
some
fact.
people really don't be
Facts.
happy for you. None of that. They be really hating and
That's a fact.
And that's
drama.
true. And see, she the opposite of me. See, I'm more social. I give people a chance. So it's like, you know, I'll give you a chance, like, you know, and it's up to you to blow it. You know, but I'm gonna let you do that on your own. However, I do that off the simple fact of, like, You know, like I always been a people's person. I can conversate with anybody in the room. I think that's a Gemini effect.
Gemini, I was just going to say that, Gemini.
It's just like, you know, we're people's persons. Everybody isn't. And, you know, I feel like some points of people I can reach that nobody has ever touched. So, you know, I might be able to figure out something. You know, somebody might have some inside pain they wasn't able to relieve, and I might be able to relieve that. Right. And that's a gift to me, because that means that, you know, I can help you express yourself, and, you know, and so on. So that's a gift.
Yeah, that is, because I got that same gift. Like, a lot of people that really don't know me or open up to me, and they say I got a welcoming vibe, like an energy about myself.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. You definitely got that.
And it just be crazy, because I be like, oh, that's dope. Like, I don't even be doing, I'll just be being
But
me,
it's crazy, because sometimes, like, we could be antisocial.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could be in a room full of people and I say a word, but, like, a lot of people, I draw a lot of attention, and they'll come to me and open me up for a conversation, because it might be an energy thing. Like, okay, like, it might be the look on her face, but it's something about her that I feel like, you know, I should say something.
Right.
Right. That's how it
Open
be.
your mouth up. You're going to get the right results.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. Now, we're going to get into the music. We're going to come back to the personal question. We're going to get into the music. Like, how long y'all been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was like 9 years old. Shit, I grew up watching my dad and them rap. They used to always, every time they get drunk or turned up, that's all they used to do is just huddle up in a circle, get the rapping and shit. So then when I was 9 years old, like, I started rapping and shit, and I made my first CD then. Well, not my first CD, but I made a song on a CD, me and my cousins. And then ever since then, my dad, like, shit, you know how to rap, you got bars. So ever since then, shit, I just been into the music shit. But I always, you know, I come from a family of music.
Right.
But shit, I really started getting serious. Like, when I was in high school, I used to do music, but I just started getting serious with this shit like 2-3 years ago. But really, when me and my best friend collabed, that's when shit really started getting serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I had somebody on my side that was, you know what I'm saying, on what I'm on, and we finna take off.
Yeah. I know that feel good, is to have somebody you really rock with.
Right.
To be on the same thing you on.
Right. And definitely, we used to rap at school, at the lunch table, all type of shit. Like,
facts.
turning up on motherfuckers. Like, anybody that know us know this is what we do. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers think, oh, they just start rapping or they just start doing this shit out the blue. No, this shit ain't come out the blue, baby. This shit in our blood, for real.
No, it really is.
For real. This shit, what in us, not on us, for real.
Right.
But, you know, people get that, you know, people gonna do and say what they want to do, and I learned that too, you know, with this whole little rap, sing, whatever they want to call it, this whole little career thing going on. And you know what? I'm actually taking my time with this, because I just became super passionate about it. I started rapping when I was probably like 15 or something like that. Rapping. Singing, I always had to sing, because my grandpa didn't play about my vocals as a kid.
Okay.
He used to be like, if you don't sing that Isley Brothers, that Voyage to Atlantis, you ain't getting your money. So I used to sing like I had no other vocals in the world. I thought I was Beyonce, and he used to pay me every time just so that I could sing his favorite song, and that was my song.
That's cool.
Other than that, yeah, just start taking rapping serious this year. My best friend, she been doing her shit. Like, you know, like, I always was like, you know, like, super chill. I always let best friend do her thing, because she always had it, like, always.
Right.
And then, shit, one day we was just like, let's get it.
Right.
Like, this shit really, I used to go viral for acting a fool on the internet. I changed a lot.
Back in the day, that's what's up.
Back in the day, like, you know, I could have been going viral for some other shit.
Right.
But, you know, like, I was known for getting bitches together, getting on their ass about, you know, little remarks that was made out here in the streets, or, you know, just little shit, you know. And I used to address a lot of shit, because I was never no punk. So it was like, who you talking to?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Me too, though. Let's get it.
So I used to get on live, and I used to talk my shit. Yeah, where y'all at? You know, I used to be one of them. And, you know, like, thank God I grew out of that. You know, I put my...
I used to be on live, but motherfuckers know what the fuck was going on with me. You feel me? Like...
Yeah. I used to act a fool.
I get the vibe from
I'm
y'all.
tipping.
I already get the vibe from y'all that y'all ain't really...
No, I'm the sweetest person in the world, for real, though. But
That's
if you
how I
get me
feel, too.
teed up, same way with my best
coming
friend,
for
like,
you.
we loving, but
First, I'm
you
going to
turn
destroy
us up, it's over.
What I used to do was I destroy your character in front of the whole world, and then I'm going to come beat your ass. Because it's like, why you playing with me?
Oh, that's
And
right.
everybody knew that. So
Facts.
But that's how it be, though. Like, the people who be cool, like, you know, people ain't got to act super tough.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's time to go there, then you're going to be like, oh,
they
shit,
used
this
to take
person
me there.
acting different. Like,
Facts.
no, it's not. I had this in me the whole time. You just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
And And it take a lot for a Gemini to be fucked with. So it'll be like, don't fuck with me. Cause you doing a lot of little shit and it's gonna add up and I'm gonna explode.
And me too as a Libra, like no bullshit. We all air signs. It's 3 air signs. It's Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius. But like it take a lot to really push me to the limit. Like me, I'm really not a drama type of person. I try to avoid drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that shit. Like that shit be, you know what I'm saying?
It just ain't like I be all about my peace.
But if I had to take it there, like that shit really be making me
about your peace.
You can't tell me nothing about it. Like what I'm so high on the spiritual level, it don't make no sense. Like I feel like nothing can stop me. Like I'm into certain candles now. I'm into certain bracelets. I'm into everything. So, you know, I redesign myself.
Right. I can be alone and shit by myself. I can
Absolutely.
Just sit by the water, just be sitting by myself.
That's when you know you grown. When you get to doing shit by yourself, going to outings by yourself, you just at peace. You don't need nobody else around you.
You enjoy your own company.
Absolutely. And it's safe for you.
Right.
Do it.
Now, what do y'all think about like the position of the females in the rap game right now? Because it seems like y'all got like honestly, I see a lot of females doing their thing. Like, what is your opinions on it? Like, because it was a time where like they used to see like say females is just like they wouldn't get them respect like that, or it wasn't really getting recognition like that. But
I feel like the recognition is starting to escalate. Like it's starting to get up there. Like, shit. I mean, at first I wasn't really into female rappers myself. Cause it's like the shit they was talking about.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But the
really
shit they starting to talk about is getting real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's how we is too. We rap about things, but we rap about things that men and women can relate to. So it's like niggas and bitches can relate to us. This shit, a nigga can listen to this shit or a bitch can listen to this shit. And shit, like shit, I don't know, like motherfuckers taking off. We gonna see y'all at the top one day though.
Facts.
How I feel, you know, I just feel like everybody get a chance. Everybody be humble, you know, but don't start picking and then, you know, like with certain artists or nothing like that. You know, like I said, everybody gets a chance. Don't make nobody feel little of a less than what they are because you might have been doing it a little longer or whatever the case may be, you know, or if you feel like, you know, you might have some shit out that came out last year and it, you know, like whatever the case may be, we all get a chance, you know, like this shit wasn't really even in my plans, but I came here, thought it was a jokey joke and it got serious. So now that I know that the ball is on the road, I got to keep dribbling. We got to keep dribbling. So now it's really just like, you know, everybody just do y'all. You know, we just if we all gonna ball on the same court, then let's do it.
It ain't no competition shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we
all supposed to be together. And, you know what I'm saying? But still, we all supposed to support each other as women. It shouldn't be no competition shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like you the coldest, you have every right to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
You should feel like that, too.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? But I feel like putting the next motherfucker down, that shit not player. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all gonna eat around this motherfucker. And as women, we should all come together because shit, we rule the world around this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, for real, for real.
That's a fact, though. That's
like,
for real.
But we can say that, but in reality, you know, shit don't be going like that.
Right.
So it's just like, I'm gonna play the game how you play it.
It's just the way shit programmed, that's all.
And that is, you know. But like I said, everybody get a chance, you know.
Right.
This shit just start getting serious for real, so. We all up next, just don't speak on what's going on right here.
Right. Yeah, y'all definitely dope, though. I've been following your music. My guy Ray shot y'all video, and that shit was cold.
Shout out to Ray. That's our fucking boy.
That's our boy.
Like, Ray.
We gonna get up with you. It's just motherfuckers just be, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make money. We got kids to take care of, all type of shit, but we finna start dropping. We gonna stop being lazy. No bullshit.
Because, like, everybody, like, come on now, what's going on? Like, we need this, we need that. We want to hear more from y'all.
Right. It ain't that we don't want to do it, but we are mothers, and y'all have to understand that.
Like, we
gotta learn how to juggle that shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. If you want it, you gotta go get it. We really ain't got no excuses. So, moving forward, we got y'all.
Facts.
Right. Now, I noticed that y'all flow is different from the other artists. Like, excuse me, don't get me wrong. Y'all do talk about sexy shit and all that stuff, but y'all talk about like some street shit, like the dudes can really listen to. Like,
right.
And from that video y'all did with Ray, bro, like that just like also like from that video I noticed that y'all was talking about like a lot of hood guys y'all like and shit like that. So does that like what inspired that music that y'all spit, like what y'all do?
It's just the kind of personality that we really have. It's just who we really is as, you know, ourselves. This, like, whatever we talk about is really how we feel, or it's just our personality speaking. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it ain't nothing that's pretending or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like,
it was literally like, what a feeling.
Yeah, right. Like, what a feeling.
Like, the beat is really what helped the words come out. You know, like, so however I'm feeling as far as the beat, that's what I'm going to put into it. And we felt it was like, you know, we feel like it'll get more recognized if we did touch base with the streets and, you know, let the men know how we feel as women. Right. You know, because we're still women. Don't get it confused.
Right.
You know, we just know what to do. We know how to play it. We thought this process just a little bit, but not really, because we went in for just, you know, on some let's go drop shit. And then we ended up linking up with, you know, my boy Pablo, you know, XO, and, you know, they like, y'all gotta drop this shit.
Right.
Facts.
Shout out them, bro. XO and Pablo.
Yeah, them my boys.
Crazy,
my boys is turned up.
They be going
crazy. Shout out to them guys for real. Oh, and
hell
my
yeah!
best
Shout out
Haulin.
to OTR too.
My best friend is Haulin, so I got
only the realest. You feel me?
TrapBaby, Rich Haulin.
Y'all go crazy. Yeah. We did some shit with TrapBaby too.
Yeah, I really fuck with bro and them. Like they got it, bro, for real. Like I've been to video shoots and everything. Like they some cool niggas, bro. Like for real. Like stand up too. Like for real.
Yep, they got the streets tied up around this motherfucking plenty. Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah. Now from the music, like I heard y'all say like y'all got I think that was you that said that, Chy. He said you probably said that too though. Said I got a boyfriend. He got a new toy. A Glock.
No,
toy.
that was Chy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask y'all this.
She said, "Now I got a nigga with a Glock as his toy."
Yeah. Okay. Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all like hood niggas, or what kind of dudes do y'all like? Because from the music, it sounds like y'all like.
I mean,
hood
it's giving
niggas.
hood niggas.
Okay.
I mean, but it's really not that. It's really just because, like I said, I grew up in the streets, so that's what I know.
Right.
You know, like, you know, if I'm not saying that he has to be a hood nigga, because, you know, a hood nigga can turn into whatever kind of whatever man you want to be.
Right, you can change a hood nigga.
Right.
But it's just something about a hood nigga though. But it's like,
it's just because they know the real.
Right.
So it's like, you gonna feel me.
But like a gentleman too. I mean,
he could be a gentleman
cool
from the
too.
hood though.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with hood niggas.
So
like I like a nigga. I like a nigga too that
hood.
know how to be hard in the streets but soft to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ain't even
Facts.
gotta be in the streets either. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Yeah, like, what is the definition of hood niggas? Like, what do people define that as? Because, like, for me, what I define a hood nigga as is somebody who grew up in the streets and know the ropes, you know what I mean? So, you know, they might have seen a lot of shit that I saw, so we can relate and touch, you know, tease on a lot of things, and it's just like, okay, that can help us grow as people, you know, especially if we feeling some type of way about each other and want to move forward. So, you know.
A hood nigga is not really, it's nothing really wrong, because I never knock nobody for how they get their money. To me, honestly, a hood nigga is really somebody who's playing on a defensive side, just being prepared because they know how life really is out here.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Like, we know where we come from. We know our environment. Like, you rather be on defense, you rather just be the nigga that got, or be prepared for what's coming to you.
Right, and I don't feel like a hood nigga is just like somebody that's always out here reckless. It's just the typical black man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because this is us as black people. We don't get the leverage as white people. We don't get, you know what I'm saying,
That's
opportunities. And I'm not trying to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying? That you ain't even got to be white, but we really get this shit out the mud. We most of us, we was not born with no silver spoon. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's
no bullshit.
And it's just like, I mean, I just want to say, like, as far as like hood niggas, it's just.
See, funny.
What is it just?
It's just jesting. And see,
come here, baby.
No, but you know, like, what I like about a hood nigga is that, like, he know that, you know, a 9-to-5 isn't always gonna assume the position because he wants more.
Right.
You feel me? So I like a man that's dedicated to his pay because everything costs. So it's like, okay, baby, if we on the same type of time, baby, we damn near can make a fortune. So, and I'm not knocking nobody with a job, because you need a job for a lot of shit. You know, like, you need clarification for a lot of shit when you got a job. You know, I don't want you to have to be the type to get fake check stubs and shit like that. Like, when we know we can go get that shit legally. You know, it's just like everybody just don't want to, you know, like, commend to being at work every day, because we all have outside lives.
And then shit, at the same time, I feel like young black men, like, I feel like some of them are forced into the streets, because a lot of them, the type of neighborhoods they lived in, they came up from, a lot of them got into troubles, got felonies, so it's hard for them to get jobs. So it's only one way for them to go get money. It ain't that's their intentions on how they really want to live their life, but what else can you do? Like,
I mean,
you know
there
what I'm
are
saying?
some jobs, it's not an excuse really, because it is jobs out here that allow felons to come work. But it's not the same type of money that you can make in the streets.
Right.
Right, and a lot of niggas don't like to be told what to do.
That's a fact, too.
So having a boss and shit like that, some niggas, that's just not they thing.
You know what? They go my take on it, because, like, I mean, I work a 9 to 5. That's true, cool. I know I'm not a street nigga. I'm not trying to do certain shit, but I never judge nobody. Because, honestly, like, I look at it like, you know what environment we grew up in. Like, I had a conversation with somebody about this. Like, why can't they just, like, see different and do something different? I'm like, you got to understand, bro. Like, this is all they know. This is all we around. We got family that's been up in this shit, like, forever. Like, you think, like, just looking past even, like, slavery. I don't want to go too deep, but, like, niggas don't like to be told what to do. And then also, like, you look at, like, say, for instance, you look at your mom and your dad who work a 9 to 5, and honestly, they still struggling. And you look, they can't get what the fuck they want. It's like, like, honestly, that's why I understand. I used to be judgmental, but I stopped being judgmental because I know it's like,
Yep.
How can I tell this young dude not to do this, but I ain't got no outlet to give him?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, he seen you struggling. I see uncle, I see mama struggling. They paying bills, but it's like, that's it. I can't.
You
do
never know what
else.
nobody going through.
Exactly,
You know what
that
I mean?
too.
So it's not good to judge.
That too. So that's why I'm like, nah, Rick, I got on myself like, no, you got to change your outlook on that.
Yeah.
Because at the same, just because you got a job don't mean this person's mindset is like this. Like, they don't want to work for somebody. They don't have the tools. They don't see nobody working a job. Like, say for instance, our neighborhoods, we don't see no doctors, lawyers, nobody in that type of
it's
field
very rare.
living by us.
Facts.
Like, they get money and move to whatever, Menominee Falls, Brookfield, whatever. We don't see that, like, that type of situation in our environments. We use what we got to get where we got to get to. And I never judge nobody for that. Like, you're gonna get it how you get it. Like, you know the outcome of it, but it's like, some people like, I rather take my chances of working 9 to 5. Now, I'm not saying a 9 to 5 is wrong. It's not wrong at all. It's up to you. Like, working 9 to 5 is cool, but I'm just saying, I had to understand the people who's in the streets mindset. Because I've been around a lot of street niggas. I got family, I got niggas who's in the streets. And this is their mindset. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to work for nobody. I'm not trying to have nobody tell me what to do. At the same time, but I'm going to bust my ass 40 hours, and I can't even, like, and this niggas in the streets that I see got cars, whips, women, and they making 10 G's, 20 G's in a week. And you finna make, what, 1,000 every 2 weeks? That don't make sense to them. So
it don't. I
had to look into the mindset of that. Like, like, okay, I get it. It's all about trying to find, and I'm not glorifying either one. I'm not glorifying 9 to 5. I'm not glorifying the streets, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's about the person you is and what you, how you is.
And what you capable of doing.
Exactly. And it's a lot of people, I want to say that, this is the reason why I said that, because it's a lot of people who's in the streets is not really built for the streets. And when the pressure come on, that's when people get to telling.
Yeah.
And get to taking people away from their families.
Yeah.
And you knew you took an oath. And this is what you knew you was getting into, and you
niggas got that bad, by the way.
Facts.
Y'all got that bad. Milwaukee has that bad, period. Yeah. Like that one go wonder, they bringing them all. It didn't used to be like that out here. It was real life street shit. Like, you was supposed to keep your mouth closed. A lot of niggas started a new tradition and fucked the game up.
That's a fact.
So, and see, because I'm so nigga oriented or male oriented, should I say, I always say, whatever you do it on your own. You don't need a car full of people to go do nothing.
Right.
That's how shit get escalated.
Facts. Right.
It's too much going on.
And if you know you're not like that, do not go to that side.
Come on,
go get a job.
But you'll never know they like that until it get like that.
Yes.
And that's what's really fucking the streets
and
up.
a lot of motherfuckers be trying to do shit to be cool or to fit in. Like, just be yourself, baby. You ain't gotta be
like that.
Right.
Don't follow the leader.
Y'all hear what the women saying, bro. Be yourself,
Be
bro.
yourself.
Be yourself. You do not need a nigga to tell you this and that to be who you are.
Because when they come down and hit
Females
the fan,
too.
Stop the violence.
fact.
I'm tired of this shit.
That's a fact.
Stop the fucking
No,
violence.
serious. That's not even
Why y'all
funny.
can't
I
come
laugh 'cause-
together?
Right.
Y'all be fighting over petty shit.
Petty shit.
That shit, and then women, like, or sometimes all that, and then all that, I'm not gonna lie, I just gotta say this. All that flashing money, showing out shit, a real bitch, she not gonna like that shit. That shit a turn off.
It is.
No bullshit. Like,
If you got it, it's gonna show.
Right. Like, you ain't got to do all
that in the
that.
gas station on your gas, $20
every
and
day.
you pulling out 4 G's and just to get $20 out.
Baby, that ain't gonna get me.
Baby, that shit is
facts.
old.
For real, I don't like that type of shit. That shit is really a turn off. Motherfuckers that sit here and just jack on the internet all day. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, yeah, you living that lifestyle. But I be feeling like some people, like, I just don't like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit.
I also learned different perspectives too. Like, okay, you know what? People only are so humble for so long. Mm-hmm. If you're not used to shit, you gonna wanna show off.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that too.
I was just having a conversation with somebody about that because, you know, I was telling him, like, you a flashy person, you probably should calm down, you know, especially if you out here in the field. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be looked at, you know, because if you showing 30 G's, they want to know where it came from.
Exactly, mm-hmm. And they coming to see you.
And you ain't got no backup for that.
And it ain't even like that either, but like, y'all as men, y'all need to protect yourself because how this world is. It be niggas out here that be hungry, niggas that be needing. So by you doing that, like, it's okay to do it, but you gotta look at motherfuckers that might be hating on you, motherfuckers that might be looking, you know what I'm saying, trying to plot on you, anything like that. So you gotta protect yourself as a young man out here.
Protect your family.
Right.
Because like, they'll look up your whole shit, figure you out to the core, and then go bust some shit down. And then you'll be looking shitty at the end because you weren't prepared. You just thought that this money was gonna get you a couple hoes.
Right.
It ain't about that all the time.
I tell my brothers, when they be posting certain shit, man, take that shit down. Or y'all posting a picture and it's an address behind y'all. Take that shit down. You never know.
The ladies is gonna come.
But that's why they got us in their life.
And y'all hear this coming from women, bro.
For real.
Like,
yeah, if you got us in your life, you lucky as hell.
Very
you lucky. That's probably the reason why you're still around. Because a lot of men don't even got mothers who voice this to them no more. A lot of mothers gave up because they seeing their sons out here living this lifestyle. So they like, I'm done telling this nigga
right.
shit.
It ain't nothing you could really do as a woman far as raising a man. Like, you can raise a man, but once a man become a man, it's only so much that you can do. You know what I mean?
It's only so much you can say.
Right.
Prayers.
Now, let me ask y'all a question, because this is like off the question when I ask y'all about the kind of dudes y'all like. Do y'all have a crush? So who's y'all crush, man?
NBA young boy, baby, I'm coming for you, baby. Let's get it. No, I like NBA young boy though. That's my favorite crush right there. And shit, as far as the crush shit, I mean,
I don't have a crush. I only like crush sodas. Otherwise, you would have been my sweetie on Sweetest day.
Yeah, I don't got no crush either though.
The person that I was crushing on, you just weren't the one, baby. But I wish you the best of luck because she could never be me.
Never.
It be like that.
She just can't.
She just can't. Y'all not gonna never. You would never mean it like me.
If you know my name,
then you know it's Chy P. Facts. You won't run into a bitch like me.
Okay, I'm a player bitch, baby. I'm a different breed.
Yeah.
All right. But y'all get it.
Right.
You feel me? And we do shit like that too. Like if a word catch our attention, we be like, oh shit, that's in our song. Let's get it.
Right, yeah.
Like we
definitely. Hey, don't call.
Okay, Chris.
Hey, this my little brother. Chill out. Can
no,
I?
But yeah.
You can ask if you want to, if you got to.
Hello? Where you at? I'm finna call you right back. Text me. I'm at this interview real quick. Text me. Gotta go. Gotta blast.
Now let me ask y'all, like, this is a situation that was that went on with one of our own. It's in the basketball field, ain't got nothing to do with music. Milwaukee's own Jordan Poole had gotten a situation with his teammate Draymond Green. What is y'all thought on that? Because like it was like a lot of people was shitting on him, like, oh damn, like he got punched. He should have never had his hands down. He shouldn't have worked. Like cracking jokes. Like,
right, but
what is your opinion on this? And also, if this was if Jordan Poole was your boyfriend or your husband, like how would you handle this situation? How would you feel?
I just feel like I said,
Baby,
everything
don't
need
look back. I'm just like, okay.
Right, it's like that too, but it's like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I am probably gonna be like, man, we finna go fuck this nigga, but at the end of the day, everything don't need a reaction. And sometimes that's a turn on. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to always give a reaction. You know what I mean? Like some people grow older, so maybe he's just more mature. You know what I mean? But like I don't know, like
you never know what the conversation
or he
was
might
that
not be,
escalated to the punch.
He might not be that type of nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like You can't.
But
judge
who's to
them.
say what type he is, really? I mean, honestly, you don't know what led to the punch, you know? And, you know, I'm sorry that he got knocked out, but, you know, to each his own. How I feel, because he is from Milwaukee, you know, the thing about what I don't like about the media is that they shame Milwaukee. They shame Milwaukee bad as hell.
Right.
Like, we get exposed for the most craziest shit. It's always the wrong shit.
Right. And let me tell y'all
Who the fuck
something.
with y'all when we shot
Just
with a
because
felon?
he got punched, we gonna beat y'all ass out here.
No, for real. Don't get it misconstrued.
No, for real.
And that's what confused me, because I'm like, out of all the legendary fights we heard in practice, why this one got to hit?
Come
the
on
end?
Because
now.
it's Milwaukee and Jeffrey Dahmer fucked us up bad.
You know what?
He got us
You're
all
right.
across the world, TikToks and everything. Like,
But
come
that's
on
the
now.
reason why Milwaukee should be going hard. They steady trying to push us down. And that's what makes me feel motivated.
Right.
When they do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They get to talking on the bad shit that goes on with us. That makes me motivated to go hard and do the good.
Right.
Because fuck y'all. Don't
Exactly.
worry about what y'all not witnessing.
And I feel like
in
we
this
don't
state,
get a lot of respect, because we got a lot of talent. Like Milwaukee Bucks, like, come on now, they was going crazy
won a
last year.
championship 2
That's
years
what
ago.
I'm saying.
What
Like,
the
let's
fuck?
be
And they was
real.
sucking us for that.
For real. And then it's like motherfuckers that mostly to get signed, like, they don't really be from here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they need to start putting some respect on our name. Cause like we really that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we really a talented ass city. We just been through a lot of shit. This city's small as fuck. And
Right.
shit. Like, I just feel like we need more recognition than what the fuck we really be getting.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
put some respect on our name too.
Since we talking about this, like recognition and all that, and the females rappers, how do y'all feel about Lakeyah, like making it big and stuff like that? Like, I know this is old, but from a female's perspective, what do y'all feel about her comments that she made? Like, do y'all think a lot of people was taking it like overboard, or y'all think she just worded what she said wrong, or she could have said it better?
Shit.
When she said, like-
I mean, she probably really wasn't saying it in a bad way.
Right.
I don't really remember what she said.
She said something like Milwaukee ain't nothing but CNAs and
But
something
yeah,
else.
as far as that, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
just
I
the
don't really
way
wanna
you
speak
word
on-
your
I don't
shit.
speak on
Just
shit like
say it
that.
right.
Right,
you know What I
right.
mean, like, I'ma just say that, and no,
Like-
I don't speak on other artists.
Yeah,
because,
that's what
you
I
know,
said.
like,
I don't-
right.
that's your choice of words. You know what I mean? Like, my choice of words are gonna be very different when it comes to whatever conversation. You never know what comes out of my mouth. One thing I can say about me is that I'm never gonna put my city backwards. I'm gonna try to push y'all forward.
Facts.
Especially if I'm on top. And I know that I need y'all up there with me, because I ain't like that.
Right.
So it's just like, you know, like, what type of time do motherfuckers really be on? I have no idea. But
And I
I'm
just
not
feel
wearing
like
that
she
watch
was.
either.
I feel like she was just speaking before she was thinking. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
or if that's really how she feel, but it's like
That's
shit,
how she
that's
feel.
that's a reason to go harder. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, this is the city that we came from.
This is
But
a city of
congratulations
poverty,
to you,
so
you know
let's
what I
talk
mean?
about it. Them
Right.
jobs are what you gonna get out here.
Right, it ain't. What
That's
else
a hustle.
can you do?
It's a hustle. Everything
Right.
is a hustle. Anything that involves money is a hustle. So
Right, you can't knock nobody for what they doing. They gotta do what they gotta do to
she
get
had
out
to
here
do
and
what she
make a
had to
way.
do as a person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And good for her. You know, be humble is the only thing I can say. You know
Right.
what I mean? I just be
Yeah.
humble, baby.
Shout out to her, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Right.
she
Right.
just
Facts. She doing her
Congratulations.
shit.
That's all.
She's doing her shit. We're no haters.
Right.
Just don't push nobody backwards once you move forward.
Right, I'm already knowing.
That's it.
Now, how is it being a mom and trying to jug music and parenting at the same time? And just real life, like 9 to 5s and all that. How is it?
I mean, it ain't really it. I mean, it sometimes can probably get hard, but not really. Like, I had my son 9 years old, so like my son, I done did everything with him. Like, so he really mostly go everywhere with me. You know what I mean? Like, if I am at the studio, most of my studio sessions, he was right there with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he older. Like, her baby done came to the studio too, my godson. But it's like, I respect Nick too, because he let us, you know.
Yeah, he let us be mothers and perfect
Yeah, he
our
let us,
craft.
right. He understand that we're mothers.
And that's
so
when you know.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? Another reason why I really fuck with him. Like, I fuck with him on a lot of different levels, but like far as that, like you understanding that I'm a mother and you know my son come, he might
you believe in me.
Right, you believe in me to the point you letting my son come. You know what I mean? Like that's respect. But like it ain't really hard. Like, and our babies, like they got rhythm, they into music too. Like
They
them
is.
little boys, like they
Like my son our kids know word for word.
Yes.
But for my son to be 2, his oh my God, his verbiage is so clear. It scares me.
Yes.
Like, he knows everything about me. And it's just like, how the hell do you
And
know?
then I gotta
Yeah,
say
that's
this,
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna keep that shit player. Like, when we make most of these songs, we'd be in the car chilling. Our kids would be in the back like, man, come on, ma, y'all keep playing the same instrumental. Like, Kenzo looking at Marmar, that's her son. He looking at Marmar like, bro, what's
This
going
is
on?
her son saying this. My
Right.
son is probably bobbing his head still listening. 'Cause
Right,
that's all
right.
he don't know. But now he know. He to the point where he's speaking up and he's
Facts.
But he's speaking our music. He knows word for word. So that's what's up. That's
But when he really seen, like, when my son really seen what the fuck was going on, like, we did vid, we dropped vid, like, he
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
But as a young kid, you know what I'm saying, he want to be, you know,
But
he
he's
got his
mature.
own, he got his
He's
own.
very mature for his
right,
age.
He's at the age to where he got his own thoughts on things. So if we doing our thing, he in the car, but he do got his phone or his tablet. But he keep hearing that same instrumental playing and playing and playing. So he like, come on, ma. But it's like,
But that's what's
just
getting
sit
him
back
into
and
music.
chill. Right. Because my son, he made a song too. Like, he know how to rap. For him to be, and then for him to start rapping at the same age that I did, you know what I'm saying? That shit, player is a bitch. And I feel like my godson gonna have that shit too, because he a vibe for real.
All right, that's dope. I know
For
that
real.
feel good to see y'all sons on the same thing.
Definitely.
Right. All right, now I got 3 more questions for y'all. Because I know y'all busy and got to hit the studio and all. Now, let me ask you, like, what inspired you? Like, who's your favorite artist in the city today that y'all, like, listening to and, like, get motivation from?
What you mean, like, in the industry?
It could be in the industry or it can be in Milwaukee, like, our Milwaukee Artist or whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, like, it's us. Like, I put us at the top, though, because, shit, I can relate to our music. It's just a vibe. I love vibing to our own music because it's like, damn, we really did this. This is what we really did. And then it's really how we really feel. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm going to put us at the top of that list.
Facts.
But shit, I really fuck with a little bit of everybody. I don't really too much judge. I like all different kind of styles of music. So it's like, I don't really too much.
It's a couple ladies that actually, you know, got some hot fire out here, you know, like that I could fuck with. I'ma just say, like, you know, one of the artists I fuck with tough, as far as women, is gonna be, I'm gonna say Dolo Jazz. I fuck with Dolo Jazz just because she been rapping for some years and, you know, like, she's great with metaphors. You know, I like that about her. I always liked that about her. She should have been up out of here about the same time as Lakeyah because she been doing that shit too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Right.
you know, different strokes for different folks. Like I say, everybody get a turn. As far as females, that's the only female that I listen to besides me and my best friend.
And shit,
So,
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Glorilla too. I fuck with Cardi B and Glorilla hard. Like, them my babies. Like, especially Cardi B. Like, not saying it like that, but I really love Cardi B. Like, she the same sign as me. So her personality reminds me of me as a person. Like the goofiness and how she a little off or a little weird. Like, you know, she be
Yeah.
doing a little weird shit. Like, I really love her, but I love her music too. And then Glorilla, you young. You know what I'm saying? Like, you came in and put your foot down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You ain't stopped since. You been dropping hot fire. So
Facts.
I really give it to you. Like, I fuck with you hard. You know, congratulations to you. Hopefully one day we see you at the top. You know, hopefully we could do music with one of y'all or both of y'all. It don't matter. But, yeah, like, I'm proud of you. No bullshit.
That's dope.
I definitely fuck with those ladies too. I'm not an everyday listener when it comes to them, but as far as them, it's like, you know, learning their characteristics. They pretty dope people, you know. If I had to choose anybody in the industry, I'm more of on the Detroit side, so I'm up the street.
Facts.
So I'm not really into the industry music. I can't really get into the Lil Baby and shit like that. Like,
Right.
I'm not really an industry type of bitch, you know. It just gives me like that's what the people want you to say. It gives me that kind of vibes. Like,
Right.
this ain't you. This ain't how you came when you started. You feel me? So
Right.
I be real
Yeah,
skeptical about
so-
industry music.
She right, because a lot of motherfuckers do, like, I could fuck with somebody before they become famous.
Or
And
if
then
they-
when they become famous, they whole flow just changed.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like they shouldn't be pushing motherfuckers to be who they want them to be. Let them continue to be themselves, because that's why you wanted them in the beginning.
Oh, exactly.
Because
Right.
who they was. You know what I mean? Don't try to change their image as a person.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I fuck with the love trap music. That's more so on my speed. Like, I love to hear about how a man can express how he feel about a woman. Like, Coach Joey is my number one go-to when it comes to music. Have you ever heard of him?
I haven't yet. I be tapped out.
Facts and Peasy, that's my fave. Babyface Ray.
He was actually a producer, and you know he ended up finding out that he was cold, and he ended up spitting music. And I actually wanted to be a producer, and you could tell that by him being around so much music, he became the person he is today. And that's why I fuck with him, because he definitely that nigga. He know how to talk to a woman and handle his business, and he don't sugarcoat shit. He tell you what it is.
And he kind of make music like how we do, too.
Yeah, he
like
do. Well, that's where I got my
that's
flow
why I
from.
said both of us, we do make music like, as far as the Detroit type shit, I'm more on the Detroit side. Like, they flow is the most similar flow to how we rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So, like, I really fuck with them. Like, Cashed Out, she go hard, too. Like I said, I don't listen to them every day either, but I definitely fuck with Detroit.
It's Pretty Brayah for
that's
me,
my
but I
nigga.
fuck
Like,
with Cashed Out.
Right. Milwaukee fuck with Detroit, period, and I think it's vice versa. Like, we get compared to them a lot. I see a difference, but at the same time, it's like it's never no hate on that. We fuck with Detroit. Detroit, I feel like they fuck with us.
Facts, they do. Like, for real. Well, like, to a certain extent, you know, Milwaukee be pulling their little funny shit, but
right,
it's
and
still
then
real
shit.
motherfuckers here. So, you know, just don't overlook that part.
Right.
But shout out to Pretty Brayah.
I was just gonna say
Because
that.
that's my bitch, personally. I've been fucking with Brayah since she hopped off the porch.
Definitely.
And
She used to stay playing her shit.
she really just give me, like, she a street bitch off the east side of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? She was raised around niggas. She know what it be like to be in the field. Like, so everything she say is all facts. But she say a lot of sexy shit to a nigga, too. But she say it in a certain way. Like, you know, and it's, you know, like, a mixture of her and Coach Joey is really in me. So I fucks with Detroit. Like, gotta give it to him.
Shout out to the D, man.
Yeah.
Now, I think this kind of answers the question. This kind of answered the question already, because I was gonna ask y'all also, who would y'all work with that's in the industry, or that's even in the city right now? Like, what artists would y'all work with that y'all haven't worked with?
Chicken P definitely on the top of my list. I
Facts.
definitely do a feature with him.
I think Chicken would be fire.
Facts.
He knows he's very versatile.
Yes.
That's why
Very.
I fuck with Chicken.
Yes.
He knows how to switch that shit up on any
Definitely.
beat.
Definitely.
The flows are magnificent.
Shout out Chicken P.
Shout out Chicken.
Facts. That's my boy.
My best friend Haulin. We got some hot fire actually together.
Okay.
We gonna be dropping that pretty soon. We had some little shit we needed to fix, but when we drop that, everybody mouth gonna drop, because that
Facts.
shit, you know, like. Best friend got a lot of, you know, he got a lot of people that fuck with him. You know, he one of the young niggas that's on top too.
That's a fact.
So it's like, keep doing your shit too, my guy. Like, we supposed to push each other to, you know, stay forward and, you know, be on top of our shit. Both of my best friends is in the not the industry. Ooh, let me speak that up, because you know what, the tongue is a lethal weapon.
Right.
So yeah, they in the industry.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like, but you know, like these the people who I see on the top of the list, and these the people I want to continue to work with.
Right.
Like, you know, like, yeah, we did some shit with TrapBaby, dude, cool and shit. You know, that's our guy. But if I have to say anybody from the city, it's definitely like Chicken. He up next for sure.
No, that's a fact.
Me too. I fuck with Tax Free.
Hey, it's a couple people, man. Like, I'm happy to see where the scene at right now. Like, seeing how it came and took off from 2015 and on to now, bro. Like, it's a lot of people that's really doing their thing and like got their own style, their own vibe, the visuals, the numbers is doing good.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's just good to see that.
And
shit.
it's cool, like, knowing these people behind the scenes too. Cause one day we had a session that I think Chicken was there, and he was like, "Oh, I did hear about y'all. Y'all got it going on." Woo. You know, so you like, oh.
Hell yeah.
I know that felt good.
That shit was, no, I ain't gonna lie, cause like even before we was at the studio with him, we always used to be like, dog, if we get a feature with Chicken, like, because he's so hard, you know what I mean? Like she said, like he's just a cold ass artist.
Fact.
Like, I really fuck with him, you know what I mean? But like that shit was crazy, like to be in the same room as him, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like my thoughts was like, shit, come on, let's do this shit right now. But just like you can't you can't do that too, because you know we artists ourselves. So it's like you can't really be on dick, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like that's what I really wanted to be on. Like, man, let me hop in them up. The whole time he was fucking recording, me and her was freestyling the whole time.
The
Like,
beat was fire.
I
So it was like, damn, you know, but that's the type of time he be on, and that's why he get fucked with.
we was like,
you know.
only if we was on that motherfucker.
Right, type shit. One day though, y'all speak into existence. You already
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
I mean, it's cool. If we don't, you know, he just cool people. I've been seeing dude around. You know,
Facts.
he cool.
Yeah, but he a part of the city though, so it's all
Facts.
it's
Everybody,
still
like,
yep.
yeah.
A
You
part
know
of it.
how everybody did that 4-on-4 mix?
Yeah.
Like, get the bitches in that. Do that shit again.
Yes.
Hey,
What
we
y'all
need
like?
another one of those.
Yes.
Y'all ain't on shit.
That
Like,
shit was fire.
How the whole city get on one track?
That was
And y'all wanna
crazy.
play-
No, I
crazy
love
now.
that, and that was a lot of that was a lot of
That was a lot of voices
that was
that needed
some-
to be heard. We should have been.
they was real
They
mature
should have knew
for that.
about Milwaukee at that point.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
It was
all
doing numbers too at the time.
It did numbers. Like, let's go. That was thousands of talents. On
We
one
need
beat.
another one of those.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, let's
went
get
so
that
hard.
going. Give
I
her
still
some
listen
stuff.
to that shit to this
Yeah,
day.
we
Also,
overdue.
give the ladies a chance, my guys. Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of the feedback we get as women, as artists, it comes like behind scenes. Like, this is probably like the most biggest rappers in the city right now. They tell us how they feel in the DM
Yeah.
or when we in the studio
Right.
together. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, when it comes to us being on the social media, like, you know, if y'all fuck with us like y'all say it, like, share our shit. Like,
And another
especially if
thing-
you already on top. Like, give us a chance too. We women, but we talking our shit and y'all telling us y'all fuck with that. So show us.
Right, and another thing, like, it's okay to listen to women music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
then, like, y'all probably don't give us a chance because what y'all heard from other women. But if y'all really take the time out to listen to what the fuck we really saying.
Not even. It might be
Then-
other men because it's more men that we associated with than women.
No, I'm saying, like, other women as far as artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that
what they,
really
some,
too
most bitches, I ain't gonna lie, like, they talk about shaking their ass and all this and that. Like, I don't
Right.
knock them. We need music out here like that. But, like,
Facts.
it's okay to support us as women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, support your women. Like, without a woman, you wouldn't even be in this world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like some
It's we
niggas
street
just,
with
some
it, so
niggas,
it's like, come on now.
Too cool.
yeah, some niggas just be afraid of what the next nigga gonna say or think. Like, the music
just
we
like
play,
you, that's
like,
why he
that
playing your
shit,
shit,
a
like,
vibe. Like,
nah.
it's something that you can vibe to as a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to support a woman. It's okay. There's
And we
nothing
ain't
wrong
gonna-
with it.
We ain't gonna start on the how, you know, all right, never mind. But yeah, just,
Y'all
just
get
be
it, man.
supportive. Be supportive.
Support the women too.
Because I'm on my rock star shit right now. And I ain't gonna lie, like, this hit different for me because I noticed, like, you know, we be on the same type of speed a little bit. So it's like, how can you get versatile with your music without doing too much? I tried some shit and I did that shit, and you know what? That shit was scary, but it came out exactly how I didn't think. But
Fire.
it came out so fire. And I fuck with y'all because y'all is helping me grow and y'all making me get more versatile in my mind now that I've already got to a certain point. So we gonna keep that up too because we need the support. We're not saying we don't need that because we need that. We need y'all as people to fuck with us so that we can fuck with y'all.
right.
Right.
If y'all not fucking with us, then we're slacking. And that's bad because that means that we're feeding off y'all energy. We don't want to do that.
Right.
So that's why tonight we got a session and we finna get busy, right, my
Right,
girl?
right after this. What?
Do right now.
They
Right,
gonna
sorry,
drop that
man.
freestyle too.
Do right now.
We gotta.
Oh, yeah, freestyle. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
y'all already know what's going
All right,
on.
let's get into it.
All right.
Now, my final question for y'all before we get into that freestyle, what's next for y'all? Like, what y'all working on? What can the fans expect from y'all?
We got vids
We got
dropping
vids
soon.
that's finna
So just
Y'all
hold
want
y'all
what's
horses.
up bad. We got y'all on that. What's up?
We got a lot of plans.
Uh,
Like I said, we gonna drop some more vids. We gonna start getting
Yeah.
into that shit. Like we did record a few vids that we did not drop yet, but it's because we wanted our craft to be perfected.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be
A
rushed.
rush.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it needs to be more like a planned out scenery, like
Yeah.
something that makes sense to what we're saying.
Not always just being in
being
the crib.
rushed.
Or,
Yeah.
We want more of the creative ideals. Like for my next shit,
And
I'm
then
trying to be on the
shit,
stage with a guitar.
Y'all gonna see us on the BET
I'm on
Awards.
that.
Y'all
Yeah,
gonna
be
see
like
us on
that, though.
BET. You
You
hear
gotta
me?
be creative and be different. Ain't nothing wrong with
Right.
It's okay to be different too.
that. Yeah.
You know.
Man, well, y'all definitely dope. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for even stopping by and sitting down with me because y'all could have been somewhere else, but y'all here with me, man, answering these
Definitely.
questions, talking.
We thank
y'all
We
you for the
appreciate you
opportunity.
too, for real.
Right.
Like
For sure.
for you to really take the time out And that's, you know,
And see that we perfecting our craft.
you a good man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really respect you as far as you being a man too, and you taking the time out to check us out as women.
Yeah.
Like that really, you know,
That
did
plays
something
a
to my
big
heart. You
part.
know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate you for all the kind words and encouragement that you try to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
give
sure.
and, you know, like I
And
said,
you
keep
took the
doing
time
what
to
you do.
figure out, you know, who we were as artists. You know,
Right.
like what even what drove y'all to this direction. And
Exactly, and not
that's
even
dope.
just us. Like you doing it to everybody,
Everybody.
to artists,
Giving
period.
everybody opportunity. You not leaving nobody out if you ain't, you know, trying to. You just trying to, you know, help everybody out and let them grow as a person, you know, and you're helping them grow. Like,
Right,
that's
and
what's
without
up.
people like you, people wouldn't really get the chance to know artists behind closed
That's a
doors. So
fact.
I really thank you for that. Like,
Oh, yeah,
for
for
real. Like,
sure.
I
'Cause
thank
they
you for
would've
your
never
time
known.
too, because you could have been doing something else, but you
Yeah.
took the time out to get to know us and see what you know what we about.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like I'm a part of the culture too. I'm just trying to push us forward because I know we got a lot of dope artists here. Like just period, talent, period. And like whether you're an artist, athlete, actor, whatever you do, like you know what I'm saying? If I see you and you catch my attention, I want to bring you up here so you can tell your story. And also, if you're a rapper or a singer, come get your vocals off and come get your bars off and let people know what they sleeping on. And like,
Facts.
it's just all a part of like the culture of what we need to be doing with each other, like helping each other push each other forward. Because I feel like we're so close. We got artists coming out of here, but like, I'm trying to help push Milwaukee to be one of those household names. Like we just won a championship 2 years ago. That says a lot. We a small market city, but at the same time, we can be a big market city as well. But like I said, it's all love with me. It's like I'm just trying to be a part of the culture and push us forward and just help get us on because we got it. Like and y'all got it. Whether you're a man, you're a female, whatever, a child, whatever you do. If you got talent, man, I'm gonna bring you up here.
Right.
That's a fact, and I'm gonna let you.
So
tell
we
your
definitely
story.
bring you to the top when we make it.
Oh, okay.
Facts.
We ain't
I'ma
gonna
hold you
forget.
to it.
We ain't gonna forget this shit.
Okay, that's what's up. That's love. But
For real.
yeah, but like I said, I like what y'all doing. Y'all got a lot of talent. Y'all staying out the way. Y'all working on y'all perfecting y'all craft. Excuse me. And I feel like as long as y'all keep doing what y'all doing and stay out the way and just like stay consistent like y'all been, y'all be there in no time because y'all got it. And I'm not. I don't
Thank you.
for sure. And like I said, I'm a real genuine person. I try not to say it too much because I let my actions show it.
Facts.
And when I tell you something, I really mean it. I ain't just gonna be telling you something because that's what you want to hear.
Facts.
Yeah,
Of course.
And that's
exactly.
a fact. And I think that's a lot of times what we be having. The problem be, a lot of people just be telling people what they want to hear instead of telling them what they need to hear.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
And see, that's the thing. You need to hear it,
Facts.
even if you don't want to.
If I
Right.
didn't tell you how I felt, then that mean I really don't give a fuck,
Right.
Facts.
or I really don't genuinely care or love you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
You
And-
gotta be honest with people.
Exactly, and I take feedback all day. Like if I can, like take feedback. Let me know what I can do different, what I'm not doing. But I definitely love my city, and I love what y'all doing. I love everybody what y'all doing.
Thank you. We love what you do.
Right, we love you.
For sure, I appreciate that. And like I said, I really mean everything I said, and I appreciate y'all for coming on this show. So, and I wish y'all the best of luck on your
Thank you for
journey.
giving us this opportunity.
Okay, let me calm
sure.
down. Thank you. He said he wished us the best.
That's a fact. But y'all know y'all can check them out on Instagram, YouTube, and all that.
Yeah,
I'm
the
out
real,
here. Where you at? Part 2.
The real Chy Mamacitaa, what it do?
Heard y'all was mad when y'all found out the news.
But we some player bitches, so we gotta keep
Hey,
it cool.
hey,
we some player bitches, so we gotta keep it cool.
Yeah.
We some player bitches, so we
Hey.
gotta keep it cool.
And we finna get into that right now. But you know what I'm saying? For now, man, we gone, man.
Thanks.
Love.